Today is another day, and we're gonna be working on the C4 a little bit today, and then Chris is supposed to come over, so we'll probably be working on his motor. All right, so we're gonna take this off. Hopefully, I don't rip the gasket there. And basically, I'm taking this off so I can. I want to weld a bead. It should help. You know, something is better than nothing when it comes to that. So, all right, we got the manifold plopped back on the car there. It's not tight yet. I'm waiting for the RTV to kind of set a little bit before I tighten that manifold down. And then I did forget. Usually I put the map sensor in before I drop it down, but I forgot. But it's right there. The oil pressure sensor's in, nice and tight back there. I gotta put some what's it called? I gotta pull this. I gotta pull this one out and put sealer on it real quick, and then just let everything kind of seal. This looks a lot cleaner in here now with that cap and everything, so hopefully it works. I'm wondering about the idle, because technically that would have been a vacuum leak, so we may have to play around with our throttle body. So I do not have IAC control on this setup here. I went ahead and kind of finished everything up off camera. I should have probably filmed it, but here we are. I tend to make that mistake a lot. And we went out and tested this thing, and I will say, all I gotta say is, holy crap. It sucks that we didn't film it, but we went someplace in Mexico and we tested this thing. Same tune-up that's been in the car, except for now it has no vacuum leak and no boost leak. The boost stayed the same, like it still maintained 12 pounds of boost. Everything seems happier. And I've always felt that the car on 12 pounds of boost should be feeling significantly crazier than what it has been. And yeah, there was definitely something wrong. The vacuum / boost leak was making this car kind of feel, I wouldn't say sluggish, it just didn't feel like 12 pounds of boost to me. But anyway, let me tell you, this thing is rolling. This thing is absolutely disgusting now. So it even sounds different. I don't know what it is. The motor kind of has a different like pitch to it. And I know a lot of you are probably thinking, well, no shit, you know. I think what I'm going to do though is I want to show you guys the data that I have from the polls that we made last night, because we did some data logging. All right, what is going on? We're on the computer now, and I'm showing you guys the data log from the test poll that we made. Let me show you the data log. So right here, we're looking at it. We're in first gear here, so you can see I floor at 4,700 RPM. It's at 7 pounds, creeping up there. Towards the end of first gear, it's making 11 pounds of boost right there, kind of where it's almost right where its target is. And then we go ahead and grab second gear, and this thing instantly just, in second gear, this thing's boogieing, man. Spooling right up. We're at 12 pounds of boost right now, which is that's where I want it to be. The oil pressure goes down to about 30 psi. Now, this car, even when it was naturally aspirated, when it was warmed up and everything really good, it always seemed to make about 50 psi oil pressure flooring it. Um, and it continued to do that in ever since I've owned the car. It's always been that way. And I've kept an eye on the oil filters, everything. It's just how the car is. I don't know. 55, sometimes 60. It just depends on the temperature outside. It seems like, I don't know. But it's always been in that ballpark, 10 or 5 psi. It's always been right there. So, this is the first time I've seen it dip down, and I wish I would have been looking at it, but I know why it did it now, and I'll just explain. It was low on oil. So it was about half. It was probably a quart and a half low, and it sucks. You don't ever want to do this to a motor, especially revving up there, and you don't want it dipping down to 30 psi. You can see it goes back up, and then at the end of the pass, the oil pressure came right back up, and then it continued to climb back up 52 psi as I was decelerating. We got more stuff coming up with Chris's car, so stay tuned for that. We're gonna be finishing up his engine here soon, and a few other things as well. If you guys, if you want to subscribe. If you don't want to, that's cool too. If you want to like or dislike the video, that's cool too. But yeah, that's gonna be it for now. I'll see you guys in the next one, and yep.